Now we're going to take up one more problem on projections of laminas, the problem number 110. How to solve this problem by using AutoCAD software. So to do that, now the problem reads as a triangular lamina of 25 mm sides rests on one of its corners on VP such that the median passing through the corner on which it rests is inclined at 30 degrees to HP and 45 degrees to VP. Draw its projections. Now the solution is here. So we need to write the solution here. First we have a XY line and we have front view and the top view and also apparent inclination. So we need to do that. So to do that, first we'll go for AutoCAD screen, switch off the grid mode and switch on the ortho mode. Now the command is limits. So specify lower left corner by default 0, 0, upper right corner 297, 210. Then go to zoom on. Then go to line, select some arbitrary point and click on first button of the mouse and drag the mouse towards the right side, take some distance and click on first button of the mouse. Again, you take the cursor to the top side, take some distance and click on first button of the mouse. Then go to offset, take the distance as 297. Select this vertical line and offset to the left side and then go to offset. Take the distance as 210. Select this horizontal line and offset to the top side. Then go to zoom extents, zoom 0.6x. Then go to fillet. Between this vertical line and this horizontal line, between this vertical line and this horizontal line and this horizontal and this vertical. Now we'll go for layer. So go to layer, click on new, type the layer by name XY, enter. Again click on new, type the layer by name front view, enter. Click on new, type the layer by name top view. Then you just click on new, type the layer by name locus. So here I'll go to rename layer. So here you just type locus. So once you do that, now we go for the line weights. Layer 0 will contain projector lines. All the projector lines will be of 0.05 and say OK. So layer XY will going to have the line weight as 0.13. Then the front view will going to have 0.5 and the top view will also have the line top 5.5 and the locus line will going to have 0.05. And then the line weight, the line type of locus which is continuous, we should be having dash dot. So click on load, take the available line types here and then type D dash dot and say OK and click on dash dot and say OK. Then the top view will going to have a magenta color and front view will going to have the blue color. Okay. And then close it. Now we go for, first we're going to write the front view of polygon of 25 mm side. So go to polygon command. The number of sides is 3. Go to edge option. So you select this edge and take the distance as 25. Then go to line, take INT of this and draw perpendicular to this line. So now we have the median also. So now we need to write the top view. So to do that, first we're going to consider any distance and draw a horizontal line. Then go to line, take intersection point of this, take INT of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Similarly line, take INT of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Then go to fillet between this line and this and between this and this. Then go to zoom window. Then you click on this line, triangle, go to layer, make that layer as front view. Then similarly, you just click on this line, take the layer by name top view and then go to line weight, display on. So then you need to copy this, now in the second position, you copy the first position top view to the next position and then rotate by an angle of 45 degree in the clockwise direction. So to do that, so first we'll go to copy, select object, select this line and copy it to the next position. Then go to rotate, select this line and take end point of this. So what is the rotation angle? clockwise direction, so obviously it should be minus 45. So we're going to get to this point. So you have 45 and this is 30 degrees. So now we got line, take intersection point of this and draw a horizontal line. Then go to line, take INT of this and draw a horizontal line. Similarly, go to line, take INT of this and draw perpendicular to this line. So now we have the fillet between these two. Once you do that, then go to line, take INT of this and draw a horizontal line. Similarly, take INT of this and draw a horizontal line. Go to line, take endpoint of this, take perpendicular to this line. Now you just go to trim, select between this line, these two, this is the cutting edge and this is the object. Then go to line, take INT of this and take intersection point of this and then INT of this. So now you have the extend command, select this as the boundary, select object to extend as this, then go to break, select this line, take first point, take INT of this and say at the rate. Similarly, break first point, take INT of this line and say at the rate. Now you change these three lines, go to layer, make that layer as front view. So once you do that, now we have the apparent length and the true length. So this is the true length and this is the apparent length. So now we need to find out that. So to do that, first we'll go for DDIM and then go to modify, take the primary units as up to second decimal point, then go to text. So take the text height as 3, align with the dimension line, center becomes above, then offset from the dimension line is 3, then symbols and arrows, take the arrow size as 3, then go to lines, takes offset from the origin as 3, and say OK and say close. Now we go for dim, then take intersection point of this and take INT of this. So here we have horizontal or vertical. So now we're going to get it as 25. Now we need to take the position here. I need to write the dimension. So INT of this and take INT of this. And here you take 21.65 and then go to INT of this and take INT of this. So we're going to get that 15.31. Now we need to do the third position. So I need to take the line, draw a 30-degree line and then take this dimension and then cut it here. And then you will go to get the level set. Take the distance between these two from the same point. You cut an arc so that you will going to get the apparent inclination. So on that inclination, you copy this sketch. So to do that, so first we'll go for a line command, draw a line from nearest point, and we don't know the distance. I will take around 100 less than 30 degrees. Less than 30 degrees. Then go to circle, take nearest point. So here, take the radius as 21.65. Then go to line, take INT of this and draw a horizontal line. Then go to break, break this circle here and similarly this circle here. Then go to erase, erase this, then go to trim, trim this line. So once you do that, then we take the same point. So then go to circle, take center point of this. So again you take 15.31. Then go to break, break this circle till here. Similarly, you break this on the other side. Then go to erase, erase this line, and erase this dimension. So now we have to copy this. So you take copy, select this objects on the entire screen and go to intersection. Sorry. Once you take this, enter, take the base point as intersection as this, and then go to center of this arc. So once you do that, you're going to get this point. Then go to rotate, select objects, you select all these three objects. then go to enter, so take intersection point of this, then go to reference, specify the reference angle as 0, specify the new angle as intersection of this line. So you will going to get the apparent inclination. Then go to break this line here. So you break this line till here. Then go to move, select objects, crossing, you select this and keep it near. So now we need to write the top view. So to do that, so go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this line. Similarly, line, take int of this and draw a horizontal line. Then go to line, take int of this and take perpendicular to this line. Similarly, line, int of this and take perpendicular to this line. Then go to fill in between these two and then go to line, take int of this and take intersection point of this and take int of this. So then go to break this line. For first point, take int of this and at the rate. Then you just change these three and go to layer, make that layer as top view. So once you do that, now we need to go for the other distance. Then go to extend this till to that boundary. Then go to extend, select this line and extend this until here. Now we need to go for dtext. So before actually going for the dtext, so change the dimension variable ddim modify. So you take primary units precision as 0. Then go to OK and say close. Now we go for the dimension. So dim. So you type angular. You just go to dim, type angular, select between these two. So you are going to get it as 45 degree. Then you again angular, select between this line and this line. So you're going to get it as 30 degrees. Then go to angular, select between dim, type angular. So go to dim, select angular, select between this line and this line. So you're going to get it as extra, give space, enter. So you're going to get this. So go to dim TED, extended dimension, select this and keep it 30 degree here. And then you take 45 degree and keep it here. Now we go for angular dimension. So we need to go for dtext. So go to break this line till here and you break this line till here. And then go to erase this. Now just go to dtext. So here take the text height as 3 and rotation angle as 0. Type capital X and here it is capital Y. Here it is VP and here it is HP. Once you do that, now we come down to A dash, this as B dash and this as C dash. And similarly you can see M dash. Then go to dtext and you mark this as A, you mark this as B, you mark this as M in bracket. Similarly C is in bracket. So just go to move. So you switch off this ortho mode, type X, VP and type HP. Similarly you take this A dash outside, then B dash, then M dash, then C dash. Similarly you mark this as A, you mark this as B, so you mark this as C in bracket. So from M also it is in bracket. Now we need to change. So you just go to move, you bring down this. So here you take A dash, B dash, M dash and C dash and we go to layer, make that layer as front view. So once you do that, now we go for top view. You just select this, go to layer, make that layer as top view. So once you change this, then you just go to copy this point here, then you copy this then you copy this, then you copy this. Now you go for A dash, then B dash, then C dash, then M dash. So to this I need to take a copy. So here you take A dash and keep it here. Then you copy B dash and keep it there. Then C dash, you keep it here. And then we have M dash, so copy. So you take M dash here. Then go to line. So here go to D text. So you take copy. Select objects, you take it as A and you take it as B. And here you take it as M. Then go to D text. Go to D text, specify start point, select some point, take height as 3, and you see C. So once you do that, you just click over this, go to layer, make that layer as top view. So now we have changed all these things. Then go to move. So here A, B, C, and M. Then you take A, then you take B and C and M. So now you need to here you just move A, B and C. So this is how you will be able to create the drawing. So go to this and go to layer, make that layer as XY layer. So this is how you will be able to finish the drawing. And this drawing is more or less similar to the one what we have written here. And for this we need to write alpha here. So here you just come down to M text, select this contour or boundary, then go to formatting, go to symbol, and here you type alpha. So type small letter A. So this is how you will be able to represent the apparent inclination. And the one what you got here, the one what you got here, both are one and the same. So this is how you will be able to create this drawing by using AutoCAD software. Thank you.